Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation sees Count Dracula and company participating in a cruise for sea-loving monsters, unaware that their boat is being commandeered by the monster-hating Van Helsing family. Welcome back to my Hotel Transylvania review series. This one is once again directed by Jenny Tartakovsky, who also co-wrote the screenplay, and after two films centering on Drac, voiced again by Adam Sandler, scheming his way out of a situation, whether it be tricking his friends or his daughter Mavis, voiced again by Selena Gomez, this sees a change of pace for him and the rest of the characters. This time, Drac's the one on the receiving end of a scheme, as he falls in love with the ship's captain Erica, voiced by Kathryn Hahn, not knowing she's the great-granddaughter of Dracula's arch-nemesis Abraham Van Helsing, voiced by Jim Gaffigan. This storyline takes up the majority of the film, which allows Sandler to play up the love-struck Drac's head-over-heels affection by doing a series of goofy babbling noises. And like I said in my reviews for the other two movies, this series, while not a product of Happy Madison, is essentially an excuse for Sandler and his friends to do these sort of shticks just in animated form. And for the most part, it's worked, and to a degree, it works here as well. Though I'd argue not as strongly this time around. Ironically, despite this being the most positively received critically of all the Hotel Transylvania movies, I'd say this is the weakest of the first three. It's certainly not bad, and when we get to explore the chemistry among all our favorite characters, it once again works, with Andy Samberg's Johnny in particular being a highlight as always for his oblivious nature, and Jenny Tartakovsky once again gets to show off his knack for breakneck speed gags that are perfect for the animation medium, with characters bouncing around all over the place and contorting in frustration. And with this placing all the characters in a location where they're allowed to let loose, it really opens the door for a lot of fun moments, with plenty of physical gags centered around them all partying. But I'd say the extended focus on this romance subplot winds up weakening it. Not that these are the sort of movies we put on for a complex plot or anything, especially as I know kids won't care either way, but this tired storyline of a love interest with sinister intentions is one that's been done to death before, and as we constantly revisit it, it becomes apparent quickly that there isn't quite as much creativity to justify making it as heavy of a focus, as it eventually becomes a bit repetitive with Drac going on about Erica, her playing along, then running back to Van Helsing, all Mavis remains suspicious of her. And unfortunately, this causes a lot of the great supporting characters from the previous movies to be sidelined for much of the film, like Frankenstein's monster, Wayne the Wolf, Griffin the Invisible Man, and even Drac's father Vlad, voiced by Mel Brooks. Not that they're gone completely, but they're mostly reduced to only occasional cutaways for a brief joke, rather than having an active hand in the action like they did in the previous two movies, at least until the end. I appreciate the movie tried doing something a bit different, but part of this series' charm has been Sandler and his friends all riffing and having fun playing off one another, and when you reduce or remove that, the film becomes noticeably weaker. And I gotta say, it's especially a sin that you wasted Mel Brooks of all people. Though while it's not ultimately a bad movie, and it is entertaining enough, it does make Hotel Transylvania 3 a mixed bag. It's filled with plenty of the usual fast-paced visual jokes and silly voices this series has become known for, but with the sidelining of all its great characters and with an extended focus on a repetitive main story, the jokes become more hit and miss. You can certainly do much worse than this, and I'm sure kids will enjoy it, but overall, it's just not as strong as the first two movies. Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation gets a 6 out of 10. So stay tuned for a review of Hotel Transylvania Transformania on the way shortly. And in the meantime, let me know, did you see Hotel Transylvania 3, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Was this one of your favorite of the series? Was it your least favorite? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.